Our other top story, a woman was shot and killed in Austin over the weekend. And so far, no one's under arrest, but it is clear police do have a suspect.
Ross, some people living in Austin say that they're concerned about the growing number of homicides this year. But is a small town really becoming more dangerous?
And just within the last few minutes, we do have some new information on this story. ABC 6 News reporter Rachel Mills is live in Austin with that latest info. Rachel.
Ross and Laura, the woman was killed on Saturday, and because this is an ongoing homicide investigation, we don't yet know much, but just within the last hour, a warrant has been issued for a charge of murder in the second degree for Madarian Liddell Magruder, who is 27 years old, from Austin, and they say his current whereabouts are unknown, so anyone with information on where he might be should contact the Austin Police Department or their own local law enforcement. Well, at about 2 in the morning on Saturday, police got the call a woman was in distress. When they arrived at the house, they found 20-year-old TyEsha Gills with a gunshot wound. They tried to keep her alive, but they were not able to save her life.
Our officers did respond, attempted to give life-saving aid along with Mayo ambulance. Unfortunately, those efforts were not successful, and then this did become a homicide investigation for us.
Police are calling this a targeted shooting. Those are the words they commonly use when the suspect is a family member or acquaintance of the victim. Police also say there is no ongoing threat to the community. And Austin Chief of Police David Mckichan says they have not made any arrests. Officers are still gathering evidence.
Although it's not random, it is still something where, it is a homicide. We don't have someone in custody, and until we do have that someone in custody, there is a danger that could be associated around this person. We, however, want to make sure we have everything done legally.
Chief Mckichan says this is Austin's third homicide since December, and some neighbors in Austin are worried.
It's just happening too much in Austin. It's getting out of hand. You never know where the bullets are going to go, and that's what's scary. I mean, it's happening all over.
Chief Mckichan says it's not just Austin seeing more violent crime.
It's been part of a broader statewide pattern where we've seen a lot more events leading to homicides in the last year to 2 years than we've seen previously.
But he also says the community in Austin shouldn't live in fear.
The 3 incidents had some things that caused them that were not random. However, we're aware that if you are a neighbor, you would not want this to play out in your neighborhood.
Mckichan says if you're in a situation where there are guns in the house and people you're with are showing them off, that's a sign that you could be in more danger than others. And I did speak with some people who knew the victim, but out of respect for her family, they did not want to talk on camera. But they told me that she had recently moved to Austin from Chicago, hoping to get away from all the violence there. And she had dreams of someday opening her own cosmetology business in Austin. Now the Jimmy John's in Austin is collecting donations for her family, and as soon as there is an arrest, we will let you know. Ross and Laura.